lost his battle with cancer last night at the age of 53.
No, not exactly a typical Wednesday morning at 101.9 Rock with hosts Mitch Belanger and Vicky Tyler. Today, they remember the one, the only Gord Downie, the frontman of the Tragically Hip who passed away from cancer. They also heard from a lot of listeners who are dealing with this with a great deal of sadness.
Anthony, you went to the last concert, didn't you?
I didn't get to the last one. I got to the 12th in Toronto. I was there. Another girl that I work with, I took my wife over my best friend.
In August of 1977, just over 40 years ago, Elvis Presley died, and the King was celebrated by pretty well every radio station in the world playing Elvis music all day long. Canadian radio stations are going to play music from the Tragically Hip likely all day long as well. It may not be the same scope, but nobody really represented Canada like Gord Downie and the Tragically Hip.
I mean, we all remember where we were when we heard the news, last May when his diagnosis was first announced. And you think about the songs and the iconic imagery in their songs. I think that's another reason they've touched so many people.
They weren't scared to sing about Canada.
Absolutely. So many bands are worried about making it in the United States, so they don't include anything Canadian in their lyrics because they don't want to be pigeonholed there. But these guys embraced it and talked about Canada and Canada's stories.
You are hearing from fans today who are taking this like really a death in the family almost.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that are telling us that they really don't have the words to tell us how they feel today. People that when they first heard the news were crying at their desk at work today. People that have told us that, we had one woman call us who said that she's not even a fan. She used to turn the radio off when she would hear a Tragically Hip song, but was so touched by the news when she heard about Gord's diagnosis and has since become kind of a fan of the band. She told us about her mother's battle with cancer. Her mother has a very aggressive cancer, and she told us that her mom, much like Gord Downie, was fighting it hard. I mean, we know what he did after he was diagnosed, about how he wanted to make sure that he put music out there and talked about the residential schools and got the word out. And he did so much, accomplished so much, even after that diagnosis.
I think more people are relating to Gord Downie's situation now more so than anything else because cancer affects so many lives. And I think it just went to another level because it would have been so easy for someone to have given up in his situation and just stepped away from the spotlight. And he didn't let his situation define him. He really took it to another level by making a positive difference and doing all that he could to better the lives of those around him.
101.9 Rock will be playing strictly Tragically Hip music until midnight Wednesday evening. Greg Estabrooks, Cogeco News.